So what's the biggest problem with early series Prado 120 series with the top mounted intercoolers? Your biggest problem is the double skinned hood lining. So you have your rear intakes up here, right, and the air supposedly goes in through these rear intakes. They're usually placed up here, and they come down, hit the vent, or they drop down on top of the intercooler. And obviously it's only as good as how much air is getting in there. At low RPM, you don't really have that much air flowing into the engine bay at all, particularly through a bonnet that's about 60 to 70 degrees in temperature, especially when you're low four-wheel drive for hours on end doing some sand dune work. So just to make sure the engine's a little bit healthier or the air's a little bit cooler, we do certain things to make sure it's a little bit more appropriate. So you'll see here, as soon as you put that there and that there, the rams are behind there. So when you're travelling at, say, 40-50 k's an hour and you put your hand out the window, all you feel is your hand wanting to bash backwards when you get your hand out the driver's side window or the passenger side window. So placing that in front of the rear intake there and that in front of the rear intake there basically slows down the air intake onto the double skin hood, which then superheats the air, especially at low driving speeds. So you've got to stick one of them in there. So this is a 2016, I think, 2016, which is called the 3-fin. It's a Hilux scoop. So to give you a better idea, that's a 2016 Hilux scoop, painted, obviously DT 45, whatever the Prado white is. And then obviously that's going to slow down everything. Then you put a Spal intercooler fan on top that's rated to 50,000 hours. Well, I think it's 20,000 hours. So basically the life of the engine, 400,000 Ks, they'll stop. You put them on the ignition switch and away you go. Or you can put them on a separate switch, totally up to you. It doesn't really matter. So there you go. That's how you keep the top mounted intercoolers as cool as you can do without using the front air ram intakes, because as good as useless as tits on a ball, because they're going to be blocked out by spotties. That's the first thing most people do, is put spotlights and light bars on. So whack that in there, dead easy.